Well, we had to saw the rig basically so we could get the mat box on. So this has been our morning. Wooden saw, metal rails, saw on the rig.
Yeah, the saw cuts everything but metal.
I'm feeling really good. I couldn't really sleep last night because I was up thinking about it. But I've been going through the scene in my head, and I think it's just got to the point now where we're ready to go. So let's just shoot it, sort of thing.
Scene 2, take 1, slate 1.
Today we're shooting the first scene with Ronnie and Dougy. So this is the first time we're going to meet Ronnie, the father figure, and establish the relationship between them two.
You're a fucking liar!
Why the fuck would I steal a few bob from you, eh? You're not a fucking millionaire, you wasted old prick!
I'm Tim Wolford, I'm first AC on The Promise. Yeah, the actors have been amazing. I wasn't part of the casting process, so I can't take much credit for it, but they've done very well. These are 3 of the best actors I've ever worked with on a drama, and I'm very, very grateful for their help. Jack came in, met Jamie as well, and I think they had one night together and they just clicked instantly. You know, it looked like they had an actual father and son. So we're very lucky with that. I was apprehensive when we came to do the final 3 days with Allie because I hadn't met the actress. And I was thinking, how can she possibly live up to the relationship him and Jack had made? But no, she definitely wowed us. She definitely had it, and I was wrong to doubt her at all. So we've been very lucky, I think, with the actors we've got.
Lighting inside the interior location has been really easy. Most of the scenes only use 2 lights, if that. The hardest scene was the evening dinner scene, because we had a jib, and then directly where the camera was, we had 3 lights pointing down to create 1 light bulb. But then we did it without much of a problem.
The dinner scene, which is my favourite scene in the whole film, because Ronnie throws a plate at the wall, as you can see, which we're trying to clean up now, and it's just a scene in the film where we really see that conflict in their relationship. So it's a really, really tense and emotional scene.
My name's Tom Harrington and I'm DOP on The Promise. Filming in Brighton has been very different from filming the interior scenes because we've had the elements to battle against. The weather has been absolutely beautiful. We've not had to worry about rain. Wind has been alright. It's not been that cold either. We've just had the odd bit of traffic noise, the train. Well, when we were shooting inside, we were shooting up through the gas ring, which was something very different. So we removed the cooker out of the way and we clamped that, so we were shooting up through it. We also used a directly bird's eye view of the dinner table, which was one of my favourite shots because it's a very awkward situation.
Yeah, today's gone really well. Haven't really had too much problems. This location's quite nice actually, it's quite quiet, which is quite rare for most indoor locations. Usually get traffic noise or planes or something like that, but that's pretty good, no problems at all.
My name's Rebecca, I'm first AD on The Promise. This is day 5 in Brighton and it's also our last day. If I didn't have to do this as part of my university degree, I would definitely do it anyway. It's been so challenging, but in really positive ways. I've learnt so much and I'm so pleased and proud to have worked on this film.
My character is a sad, disabled, alcoholic loser. And he's jealous of his son and he doesn't want to admit that his son is his, and he's been cruel to his son ever since he's been a child. It all centres around the fact he's a right-wing orange Protestant that hates Catholics, and the shame of his son having an association with a Catholic girl. He calls that wee Catholic hooah, you know. And the son is given a promise to his mother, he will look after his father. The father's kind of emotional blackmail is his cancer results have come through and Jamie will have to look after him even more. But Jamie decides not to and decides to walk away.
I'm Jamie Forrest and I'm playing Dougy in this film, The Promise. Jack's fantastic and has so many stories. It's been great fun and he's a fantastic actor as well. So really I felt I couldn't have asked for a better co-star, so it's wonderful.
We kind of worked it out well together actually. We've got a nice chemistry. He's another Scot from the northeast, I'm from the southeast of Scotland, Edinburgh. And we worked together well. We kind of, we shared the same digs of course and did our lines together in our digs. And by the time we came on the set, we kind of gelled into a very uncomfortable father-son relationship.
Shooting has been great fun actually. The team are fantastic, everyone knows what they're doing, everyone works well together. And yeah, everyone's great, it's great fun. And that makes so much difference, obviously.
I don't know, my highlight is also a kind of low light. So when Jack smashed a plate of very, very brown food onto my nice clean wall, I think I was excited and apprehensive at the same time. That was quite scary, and I haven't looked at the wall since, so I don't even know if it's white yet.
We shot the camera out of a plastic bag when Dougie was getting the alcohol and cigarettes out. I like to use extreme wide to show the landscape. Behind you can see all the houses, you can see the council block in the distance, and then when we go to the over the shoulders we'll see Dougie behind the council block, so that is his background, where we see Allie sort of over the sea, so her background is slightly nicer, whereas Dougie's has always been council block.
Did a little bit of damage to my hands. It's a scene where Dougie kind of cuts loose and takes it out on a fence, and I really kind of got into it obviously a bit, and some of the cuts on here are fine. There was one particular take where I didn't pull my punch quite enough, and that was unfortunately we didn't even use that take because a van came out at the same time.
And that's a wrap on The Promise!
It's my baby. It's my baby all grown. Nothing more I can do for it.